Hey guys, good morning. Let's spend a productive day with me together.
Good morning, guys. It is 8 a.m. right now, and I'm starting my day by doing my makeup. Even if I'm not gonna go anywhere special, it just helps me feel more put together, like I'm showing up for myself. First, I'm gonna make myself a really nice matcha latte. I really like matcha latte. It is one of those things that feels like a treat, but it's super good for our body. Then I went to do grocery shopping. I got some sourdough and eggs and cottage cheese. Guys, I am obsessed with cottage cheese lately. Can't get enough of it. I have it pretty much every morning. The Bulla one is my favorite because it's so tasty and low in fat. I'm gonna make an easy breakfast. This has honestly become my favorite high protein go-to lately. It's super simple. I use some cottage cheese, then fried an egg to go on top. That's it. So quick but so satisfying. I feel like cottage cheese is so underrated. It's high in protein, low in fat, and actually keeps me full for hours.
I just came back from the gym and I'm so hungry now. Let's make a quick lunch.
Here's what I made for lunch. First, I boiled some potatoes for a few minutes, then roasted them in the oven with a bit of oil. I also made a steak and added some greens on the side.
It's almost 6 o'clock and I'm gonna make my dinner soon. I'm so hungry now. And before I'm gonna make my dinner, there's something I really want to share with you. Lately, I've been trying to find ways to support my metabolism in a way that feels natural and sustainable without needing to constantly work out or push myself to move more when I'm already tired. Don't get me wrong, I love staying active, tennis, walking, gym. All that's great, but honestly, there are just some days I feel really drained and super tired. But I still want to feel like I'm taking care of my body. So I started research online and trying to find out the small daily habits that I can do that can help me boost my metabolism without relying on exercise. And to be honest, some of them really surprised me and I really want to share with you. The first one is vitamin D. I didn't realize how common is it to be deficient, even if you eat well. I got mine checked earlier this year and I was so surprised. I was actually on the low side. Now I just try to take it every morning with breakfast. And honestly, I feel like my mood and energy are more stable throughout the day. The next one is nasal breathing. Okay, this one sounded a bit weird to me at first. Like, how much of a difference can it make just by breathing through your nose, right? But once I started being more mindful about it, especially when I'm working and walking, I noticed I feel less tense and more clear-headed. Also, my sleeping quality is much better. I think this one is subtle but real. And let's talk about food. One of the best tips I've recently tried is eating slower, like actually chewing properly. I used to eat super fast without even realizing it. But now I just try to chill a bit more. And seriously, I feel fuller and my digestion is much better. And I enjoy every meal much more. Also, I realized that caffeine can also help us boost our metabolism. I love drinking coffee, matcha latte. When I just didn't have that much energy in the morning, I would just drink coffee. But I will make sure it's not too late in the day, so it doesn't really mess with my sleep. There's another habit that completely changed the way I eat. I've started planning my meals around protein and fiber first. I used to think like, what carbs do I feel like today? Pasta, rice, whatever. But now I will always start with a protein first, like chicken, tofu. Then I will add veggies and some healthy carbs around it. It helps me feel more full. That's pretty much all the small habits that I've been changing lately. Yeah, I know, all this sounds like very small things, but they really do add up. Just picking 1 or 2 small habits to start with, I promise you it will be a big difference. For me personally, I do feel like it really supports my metabolism, even I'm on my rest days. There's a saying that goes, your body doesn't need perfection, it just needs consistent care in the little moments.
For dinner, I'm gonna make a Chinese cabbage, tofu, and egg soup.
I'm gonna go to my friends, we are gonna have dinner together, and I'm gonna bring this soup with me. Okay, I'm gonna go to my friends.
Wow, 真係豐盛嘅啫，喺度想食飯飯。
这里面包的是猪肉跟白菜，
超級入味。
等那个大桌到了，现在给你杯水。
他一人做一个菜，然后你又不辛苦，又可以大家一起聚一聚。你要拴住一个人的心，你就得拴住他的胃。现在我觉得
你被拴住，拴你。